You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Love being black. Let's go. Love being black. Come on in. Come on in. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Wake up, everybody. All right. This is live uncut, unedited, and we're live, uncut, and unedited. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. All right. All right. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right. Let's get started, people. Let's get started. Let's get started. Another night. Another night. Another night. Another night. We back on the love train tonight. Oh, God. Back on the love train tonight. All right. Right. Back on the love train. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Right. We back on the love train. Part two. Rolling, 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 rolling. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. All right. We got our thing to do. We want to wish anybody birthday today. If birthday today, type it in the thing. Let us know. I'm willing to wish you a happy birthday. If I haven't already. If you're watching, if you're listening, come on in. Come on in. And, and live uncut. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. A lot of folks don't care, but we care. Come on in. Come on in. Let me pick it up. Yeah. What is it? Groups. Groups. Live, uncut, unedited. Get a little light. Like wasn't right. All right, let's get into the comment section and see who's on here. All right. One. I mean, like that. Let me before I let's see. I mean, like that. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Treat me. All right. Let me tell y'all treat me tonight. All right. I got 3 likes. That ain't gonna happen. 16 comments. I need some like. Hit that like button. 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 Hit it. Hit that like button. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. All right. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. I gotta get the likes up. There's no reason. Somebody said the echo. I don't know. It's echo on my end. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. All right, Karen. Start from the top. Sandra. What's up, Miss Sandra? Peggy, what's up? Peggy, what's up today? Lisa Love, what's up, Lisa? Lisa Love, Peggy's. Wake up, everybody. There's no more. What's up, big bro? Karen, Echo, uh, Gardner, what's going on? I got my freedom, my 49 shirt, you know. Cold, cold, Echo, see what's going on. I really wasn't saying anything. I was just quiet. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic is there. Mic one, echo, 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 echo. Let's see. Echo, echo. How is Higgins? Y'all can see how I'm breaking up real bad. I don't know why it's breaking up real bad. Brown, what's up? Mic breaking up one. Oh, I take Brian. Mic breaking up 1, 2. You already know what it is. Uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, doing a mic check. Mic check. We start. What is it doing, people? Let me know what it's doing. How to feedback sound to you guys. Let me know. Let me turn on this mic. Okay, the echo. Okay, here. Oh, here. All right. Maybe I need to restart this echo. I don't my settings. All right. Video. Oh, video. Okay. That. Let's see. All right. Is that better, people? Let's see. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that better? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Much better. Okay. Yes. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Now y'all hit that like button. I got but 3 people to hit the like button. 3 people. 3 people hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. We got to get them likes up. 4 people to hit the like buttons. Miss Raven Harris, did you hit the like button? Hey, Sandra Randall, did you hit the like button? Sandra Collins, did you hit the like button? Gwen Lewis, hit that like button. Jules Smith, hit that like button. Leslie Brown, hit that like button. Deborah Singleton, hit that like button. Donna Brown, hit that like button. Nathan LaFair, hit that like button. Peggy Gay, hit that like button. Karen Crawley Martin, hit that like button. Keenan Nicole, hit that like button. All right, Stephen from South Hollands, hit that like button. All right, come on. Vicky, hit that like button. Bernard Phillips, hit that like button. All right, Chris Moore, hit that like button. All right, Karen, I called your name out already. Patty Hampton, hit that like button, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We rolling. We rolling. We rolling. Lee Liggins, hit that like button. Chris Moore, hit that like button. All right. Denise Blunt, hit that like button. Lisa Love, hit that like button. All right. Hit that like button before we get started. It's going to be a minute before we get started, people. Y'all got to come on with it,
You
man.
already know what it is.
What is it?
Live,
Uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. What's going on, Jessica? We got to call and finish our conversation. I got to call you back. I know I got busy, extremely busy, but that's okay. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. I only got 3 shares. Y'all really don't want this message to get out, though. I know what it is. I know what it is. Y'all low-key hating. Don't tell me you're low-key hating now. I'll call you out if you're low-key hating. It's about love tonight, relationship. Part 2. Come on in here, people. Come on in here. Come on in. I'm sharing it more than you guys. Donna Brown, first time here, make me like it. I hit it. Okay, make you like it. Okay, I challenge you. Don't hit it yet until you like it. I challenge you. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you that. Donna Brown, your first time on here, I guarantee you. You're going to see I'm one of the most authentic influencers out here. One of them. All right, come on in, ladies and gents. We're going to start off with relationship tonight. And my call-in number, 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Y'all hear that? All right. Beverly, hit that like button. Peggy, I see you again. All right. Original. Come on with it, people. Come on in. All right, we're moving in slow. Y'all ain't doing nothing tonight. We're moving in slow. 34 people on this page, and that's it. All right, let's roll. Come on. Hit the like button. I need about 50 likes. We had 23 before we get started. Need 50 likes. We had 23 before we get started. Then I can break it wide open. But in the meanwhile, y'all welcome to call in. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, people. I challenge everybody. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right tonight. Roderick Polly said, it's very hard, but I love being black. It ain't never hard for me, bro. I love being black. Hold it. All right, come on in, people. We need at least 50 likes before we get started. 50 likes, and I'll take 50 likes, and we can get started. I got 26 likes, so we got to be looking at each other. It's just about 50 people on here. Come on now. Hit that like button. I love being black. Let's get it up. 27. Let's get it going, people. I need to talk about some folks tonight. Rhonda, hello, how you doing? Hit that like button for me. You did hit it, Beverly. Okay, appreciate you, Bev. Appreciate you. Barbara Cooper. All right. Jewel, I love being black. That's right. I love being black. 29 people, 29 likes so far. We need 50. You good? We need 50 likes. We need 50 likes. All right. Come on with it, people. YouTube, hit that like button. Hit it, and we can get started. All right. We can definitely get started. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Period. Period. I shall not want. I love being black. I tell you. I think this is my third time going live today. All right. Come on, people, with it. Let's get it rolling. 31 people. All right. We need about 19 more people to hit that like button, and we get started. 50 likes so we can get started. All right. Matter of fact, while we waiting, check in on what state you live in. Wherever you're from, Chicago, California, wherever you're from. Bless you, Patricia Kelly. Kingdom blesses, Martin G. Thank you. Hit that like button for me. Tomorrow, what's going on? Hit that like button. Louis Ramsey, hit that button for me. All right, we need about, type in the comments, represent your state. Represent your state, please, so I can post it. Represent your state. All right, Chris Moore, I got you. All right. We got Joliet in the house, Chicago. Joliet in the house. All right, Beverly from Chicago. Okay, I'm going to post it. Cal City, okay. Illinois. All right. Jessica, Illinois, okay. Come on in, people. We got 32 likes. Represent your state. If you have a birthday today, come on here. I'm going to wish you a happy birthday. Southside. All right. Illinois Central Illinois. New York City. Gwen Lewis. All right. Hit that like button. Rhonda Thomas, Indiana. All right. Chirac. Lisa Love. You thugging it, Lisa. You thugging it. You thugging it, huh? All right. George in the house. All right. Peace and blessing, brother. Muhammad, hit that like button for me. All right. Chanel Jones, Chicago, Illinois. Hit that like button for me. Beverly, Southside, Low End. Denise, Chicago. Jewel, Evergreen Park, Illinois in the house. Okay. Moment of silence for Carl Weathers. All right. South Hollis, originally from Woodline, Chicago. Steve, okay. That's where I'm from, originally from Woodline. North Carolina, Karen Crosby. Okay. Chi-Town, Sandra Randall. All right. Betty Young. Hey, Martin, hit that like button. Where you representing from? Inglewood in the house. Yeah, Inglewood. Inglewood made me famous. Minnesota, originally from Chicago. Okay. All right, Raven. I'll be in Minnesota in a little while. All right. What's that? What is that? Sug, Sweet Low, Oak Forest. Betty Young. All right, Oak Forest in the house. All right, is that Sug, Sweet and Low, Maywood in the house. Brenda, Cal Park, okay, in the house. We got 38 likes. All right, we short about 12 right now. We can get there. Stephen Green, Chicago, West Side, 290. That's right, 290, West Side in the house. West Side in the house. Come on in, people. I'm going to show you how to get it rocking up in here. All right. Texas, Sugarland, Texas, VA, Mississippi, Hat Park. Okay. Who's that? Denise, Wild Red. Okay. All right, Denise. Y'all representing tonight. Minnesota for Chicago West Side. Okay. Dolores. All right, Dolores. Ronald Morton. All right. Old Timer. I see you. Old Timer. Old time was going in last night. Y'all was going in with each other. Okay, we got 31 shares, 39 likes. We about 11 away. Come on with it, people, so we can get started. Talk about these relationships. Michelle Scott is that bargainer. Southside. NGO, huh? All right. Okay. CT, Sean Gibbs. All right, we need 10 more likes and we can get set. 10 more likes. We can get ready to get set. Get ready. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Man, the water good. Come on in. 41 likes, 9 away. All right, what we got up here? Chicago is my home, born and raised all my life, for exception of 4 years since I've been here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, West Side. Okay. Deborah Singleton. Okay. 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 West Side. 42. We got 8 more likes to go. We can get started. 8 more likes. What up, Chad? Mm-hmm. All right. Come on with it, people. Y'all act like y'all scared tonight. What's up with y'all? Y'all afraid tonight or something? I ain't gonna bite you. Y'all don't want to show a brother no love. I was on here begging for some money. Maybe y'all be on here. Yeah, for real. Brother on here begging for some money. That's what y'all want to hear. Me begging for some money. But Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. I tell you. Mm-hmm. 42 likes. Come on, people. We need 50 likes before we get started. That's a shame. I got to beg y'all for 50 likes. That's a shame. Been scared all day to go live. Okay. Hey, Martin, don't fall asleep on us tonight. I'm going to try not to. I'm sleepy already, really. I should have not even came on live. I've been live all day, all the time, so that keep me woke up. Mm-hmm. I love being black. I love being black. Brother Bobby, hit that like Bobby, hit that like button for me. Y'all know they got this paid shadow ban. Shadow ban. I gotta need y'all to do that. Austin neighborhood in the house. You know they got this paid shadow ban. Real talk. Yeah. They don't want a brother to tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, we got 3 more likes, then we'll be at 50. 3 more likes. Man, it took me 20-some minutes to get 50 likes. Man, is that crazy, man? 32 shares. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Some of y'all don't have no Valentine's Day. I know it. I can see right through the screen. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, Peggy. Okay. Share it in your groups. Tag some people. All right. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. I love being black. All right. Let me take some calls. I need somebody just call in. Call in number. Call in 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. And this is Black History Month, too, people. Let's not forget. This is Black History Month. Mm-hmm. Still need 2 more likes. Well, we're going on relationship tonight, Brother Bobby. We got to teach our people. Our people are hurting. It's getting close to Valentine's Day. Yeah. Our people are hurting tonight. All right, come on in. Okay, people. I can't believe I've been on here 25 minutes and I haven't got 50 likes. Y'all don't want to hit nothing tonight, huh? All right, we have 48. Get started. Get started. All right. What's the question? Same question the other night. Got to put some love in the airways. Shame the devil. All right. All righty. All right, we can get started. 51, about time. It took me 26 minutes to get 20 to 50 likes. Ain't that crazy? Y'all, hey, listen, how y'all treating a crime chaser? All right, let's call in, people. Come on the line so we can start talking. We're talking about relationship. You might find your partner tonight. You never know. Yeah, I ain't matchmaking nobody up, but if you are what you are, hey, it is what it is. Islander, what's up, Pro Islander? Okay, all right. How you do? Hit that like button in the YouTube. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube, yeah, we need some callers. Make sure you do that at Martin G. Johnson. It's Friday, folks. Hit that like button. Yeah. Raven said it's Friday. These folks are out and about. They ain't out and about. They ain't doing nothing. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. I promise y'all they ain't doing nothing. Yeah. All right, I got to call them. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about relationship versus being single. That's what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what we're talking about, people. Yeah. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Hey, Martin, how are you?
Good, good. What's your name?
Chad.
This who?
This is Chad.
Oh, Chad. Hey, Chad, how you doing? Oh, you finally called in, huh? Okay, what's going on? Talk to me, miss. Talk to me.
I'm calling in to be an icebreaker.
Okay, come on. All right, come on.
Dialogue with you.
Don't be calling in with that. Don't be calling in with that sexy voice. Hey, Martin. Don't be doing that now. I hear
you. That's regular.
All right, girl. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's
so
get.
What's the topic?
We're talking about. Y'all almost can't see that topic up. That big old topic. We're talking about relationship versus being single. So I'm gonna start with you. Are you in a relationship? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
No?
No relationship.
Okay. No. I'm finna drill you a little bit now.
All right.
All right. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
No.
So how long you been single?
That's a month.
Just a month. You fresh on the okay.
No, I just for some months.
For some months, okay.
For a few months.
Okay. So why did he break up with you?
I need some alone time. I got a lot going on in life.
Oh, don't tell me.
Not mine.
So
it's not me. I mean, it's not you, it's me.
Right. So he broke up, huh? He broke up with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you must.
No. That's the line that I use. It's not you, it's me.
Oh, okay.
I think, we evolve, individually when you're in a relationship, and you're not married. I mean, and whether you're married or not married, I think that
Mm,
um, evolving is healthy,
mm,
because you're in a relationship. You are still your own individual. And um, myself, I know that it's time for my, for my evolution, for there to be a change. We evolve every 7 to 10 years.
mhm,
Um, and sometimes it's healthy to just walk away, from relationships for self, uh,
mhm.
for self, what is it? Self preservation,
Okay.
So
I want to
yeah,
ask a question.
that's where I am.
Okay.
Hmm.
Were you dating for the purpose of marriage, or you just dating, just, going along?
At that point in time, I was just dating. I always date with intent, but I just ended up um just dating, just
Okay.
doing something,
Okay.
having a what is it a a codependent.
Okay. So how long you guys
Hmm.
was in a relationship?
About 3 years.
So you gave him 3 years of your life, huh?
Yeah,
It took you 3 years to find out that he wasn't the one for you, or what was it?
COVID. I mean, it started like right before COVID. The
Okay.
relationship. So, COVID was a time where people were with someone and the codependency was, I think, more prevalent. And
Hmm.
people, the relationship actually lasted during COVID. Nobody was trying to really move around and go anywhere like that.
Hmm. Okay. I want to
So
ask you. Hold
what
it,
about
hold it,
you,
hold,
Martin?
hold it, hold it. Don't worry about me now. Don't worry about me now. I ain't on the chopping block. Listen, I got the knife in
you,
my hand. I'm doing the chopping.
Martin, you put everybody on the chopping block. What about you? Come
uh,
on, let's
what,
hear about you.
nobody don't need to know about me. What they need to know about me for? Unless are you interested in me?
Oh, Martin, this is
Uh,
a healthy
no, no,
dialogue,
I'm
sir.
asking you. Are you interested in me?
This is a healthy
No,
dialogue.
answer the
I'm
question.
I'm
Are you interested in Martin
I'm
Johnson?
interested.
Just tell me yes or no.
Chad is interested. No,
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna
no.
tell my business then. You're not interested, ain't no need me putting
See,
it
that's
out there.
wrong.
You
The
know what I'm saying?
viewers want to know, Martin.
What they want,
Viewers
they don't
want to
need to know
know.
that. Certain things they don't need to know about me. It's certain things
All right,
they don't need to know about me.
all right.
They listen, y'all don't need to know about me. Y'all don't need to know what I like, who I'm dating, or if I'm dating. No, it's none of y'all business. That's too
Okay,
that's
so
good
what
too.
do we get to know about Martin?
What you see on Facebook. And if you get a chance to meet me in
Mm,
person, if you get a chance to meet me in person, some of you, I've talked to you, some of you guys through the messenger. I do answer my
So is
calls in
it
the
a
messenger.
healthy observance to say that you're an outgoing guy, that you're a people person, um, that people gravitate towards you,
I would say that.
um, that you have good, clean spirit, a good, clean spirit? Because that's what I feel whenever I've seen you out in public.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I,
Mm-hmm.
you know, wave.
That's how I carry myself. I don't give only time I give out bad vibes when I'm out there, when I'm sensing danger or some haterade. If they're hating on me, I'm like, okay, here go one of
Oh
my
no.
haters right there. But that's you own the money. You own the money. you know. Well, let
Yeah.
me just tell you
When I
guys.
saw you, we were at the after fest. You was with your daughter.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
My daughter, that's my baby. That's one of my babies. She be on me. You
Yeah.
ain't got to tell everybody I'm your daughter. I said, okay, baby. That's what she tell me. I said, you got me out here looking like I'm a sugar daddy. Got me some young tenderoni. Yeah. I do have some beautiful daughters, by the way, people, and they love their dad, and I love them too. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? I think we all need help in relationship, and that's why I've been talking about that lately. And we had a part one to this, and people could not tell me, especially women, they couldn't tell me if they were submissive or not. They said, yeah, they was. So, and I asked them a question, how are you submissive? And no one could seem to explain it. And I didn't understand that, you know.
Well, I explained it. I think I did a good job of explaining what submission was like from me.
No, you didn't do no
You
good
had
job.
a
You ain't do
few.
no good job.
Oh yes, I
No, you
did.
didn't. You had help.
You gave me my props.
You was okay because with a little help. You had some help. You had to call the lifeline. You had to call the
Oh my God.
lifeline. Help you out. You stumbled. You stumbled. You stumbled.
Martin, it sounded like you hated.
I'm
Because
not
I did a
hating.
good job.
Listen, I
Then
don't
you
listen.
had people like Sarge on the line.
Sarge here
Oh
tonight.
my God.
You better watch it now. Sarge gonna
Oh
defend
Lord.
himself. Sarge on here right now. He the next caller. Sarge, here you talking about him.
Please, please don't go hard on me, Sarge, because I'm gonna need best friend to come back.
Oh, no, best friend. She is. She you know, best friend, boy. She's something else, ain't she? She on here texting me now.
Well,
Best friend text me too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now listen. So let's get back to you, young lady. You want to try to reverse it on me. I love when they try to reverse it on me. Why y'all so, you know what? I can't understand. Why is Facebook so interested in Martin Johnson, what he like and who he like? You know, if I was a 304 banging this girl and that girl, oh girl, he ain't nothing. He just a 304. He tried to get every girl being everybody involved.
304.
You know what that is? A whore.
No, I don't want the 304.
A whore.
Oh, backwards.
Yeah. A hoe or whatever you want to call it. And if I was in these girls, see, listen, when you can't be easily got, your value goes up. But if you out here slanging with this one and that one and this one and that one, and you got some women out here think they can get anybody. They think they can have anybody. But that ain't true when it comes to Martin Johnson now. That ain't true. And guess what? I ain't gay. I ain't never been gay. I ain't curious about being gay. Trust me. But I ain't that easy to get though.
Oh, that's not implied.
Yeah, hey,
That's not implied.
I know, but you just can't. We live in a day and age that you gotta. I try to meet people at their brain first, pick their brain, see where they at. I need to know if you busting car windows, slashing tires, if you're messy, a drama queen. I need to know all them things before anything else. That's what I need to know. I need to feel that out. That's me. That's the first thing. I ain't too quick to jump in bed with you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't want that, but that's not the route that I'm taking. The route I'm taking is I'm meeting you upstairs, up here first. See what that do. I ain't impressed with your BBL or whatever you got going and your nice weave and your makeup and all that. You smelling good. Yeah, you look good, but hold on. What's upstairs? I'm not trying. I don't need no drama. I need to know if I get mad at you, you ain't gonna go on Facebook talking about these Negroes. There ain't nothing. I've seen it on Facebook. How these women diss these men on Facebook. But you was just sleeping with him last week. Now you're dissing them. Now y'all see it. We see it on both ends. Oh, girl, he got a little penis, or he a bum, but he wasn't no bum when he was laying in your bed. But he a bum now. So it's our choices what we select. Sometimes we just have to take a L, take a loss, and keep rolling. You said you said you out of your relationship, and hey, that's cool. You said you were just dating. You wasn't dating for the purpose of marriage, and you kept it 100. And a lot of people out here doing the same thing. They just having sex, exchanging fluids. Call me later, I'll call you, hook up when you want to have a good time again. That's what it is. I'm just keeping it real, Chad. Hey, I'm keeping it real out here. Y'all listen. Y'all know what I
Tell
do.
the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Mhm.
So me, hey, you ain't gonna be easy to get me though. I gotta see where your mind at. I'm gonna tell you that mind, that's what I'm attracted to, that mind first. I know what the physical,
Mhm.
I know what I like physically on a woman, but right now, what is important is where your mental is. That's what I need to know. You know, that's what's so important with me. Now, I I'm a host. I'm hosting a program on Valentine's Day for a couple of hours and all that. Now I got to debate who I'm gonna take with me, or am I gonna really take somebody? I might just go solo and just be the host, like but I could take somebody. If not, it ain't gonna be no big thing. It ain't the end of the world. It's not the big end of the
Now,
world. So
what is this event that you're hosting? Do you
uh
have this posted?
yeah, I have it. I'll repost it. It's about two couples that you're gonna wash his feet, he's gonna wash your feet. They're gonna do each other nails. They're gonna have food there, drinks, little entertainment in there, and it's just a couple for couples. It's for couples,
Okay.
and that's what it's for. I'm hosting since I
A
have
nice
all
couple activity.
right,
Okay.
right. Since I'm hosting all these relationship topics and stuff like that. So some people say they're ready for.
Well, you don't want to tell us if you're in a relationship.
No, it's not. It's
So,
none of y'all business. Why you want to? I asked you, was you
mhm.
interested? If you ain't interested, ain't no need me telling. So hey, that ain't for the whole social media world. You don't put all your business out here, do you?
Oh no.
How much money you got in your bank account? Tell me. Let me see it. You got some money,
Mm,
huh?
I can't do that either. Not
Okay.
unless you gonna be a sponsor.
See. Now you know how I feel. Some things are not to be said, even put out there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And they don't need to know that. Because it's people are messy. They go in people inbox. Girl, he took a picture with so and so. You like him, I like him. How long you been? People are messy. They're messy. And guess what?
Mhm.
Women talk too, just like men talk. Men like all you gotta do is buy a bag of weed, get some drink, get some Hennessy or tequila, and just chill out with her. Start licking on her neck and on her ear, pull her hair, and it's on.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying,
Not
men
the
talk
neck.
like that. Men talk like that. Women talk like that too. You know, seriously, Miss Chad. Seriously, I'm just telling you the truth.
Sad.
It's sad, but it is real.
That's not my bag.
Okay, I mean, I always tell people when I say things, if it don't apply, just let it fly. It's not everybody. We can't group everybody in one category. We can't do that. You got some good men out here. You got some bad ones. You got some good women out here, and you got some bad women out here. Am I correct on
I
that?
think you should bring Sarge back to the
Sarge is on
program.
here. What you want? What you want Sarge to talk about? Sarge. Sarge
I
might have
feel
had a
like
couple of
he had a
beers.
lot of interesting things. Oh Lord,
Sarge
he
might
had
have
a
a
lot.
couple of beers tonight. You don't know. You don't want Sarge when he had all them beers now. That's two different people.
No, I don't think Sarge going in on me.
Okay, he will. He make a whole video about me. He put it up on YouTube and tag me in it. So a whole video about me. Sarge, come on, hold on, don't go nowhere, sister. Come on, Sarge, talk to us.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on, man? You had a couple of beers tonight?
Well, I always have a couple of beers. I'm retired. That's what I do.
Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Somebody said you may not remember me. We went to Harold Washington College together. Denise Wildred. Let me look you. I gotta see your picture. Yeah, because I'm definitely there. I'm gonna look you up, Denise, and I'll check you out, see if I see your face. Just inbox me. All right, go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, I thought you was asking some questions.
No.
Okay,
I asked you a question. You're a single man, right, Sarge?
Yes, I am.
How many times you been married?
3.
3? God dang, all of them's your fault?
No, I just got on my nerve. I divorced them. I got lawyers.
Mm. You don't make no commitment, do you, Sarge?
No, I make a commitment. I just don't do foolish. Now, don't get so comfortable. You think you can run your mouth reckless. You run your mouth and run your butt right out my house.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, shit.
You
My
looking-
son grandmama got loose at the lips one time on a visit vacation. I was like, hey, look, my son, he love you. I think he paid for the tickets for y'all to come on fly out here. I didn't ask you to come here, so you fix your mouth for it. You can go on back up to Illinois where you're from. I didn't ask you to come.
Oh, okay.
She felt some type of way, and they left the next day. I was like, I don't care. This is my house.
Sarge, do you think you get along with women?
Yes, I do. I had a really wonderful thing going on. Lisa, she passed away, but man, we had everybody that knew us was like, you all are so good together. You finish each other's sentences and everything. I was like, yeah. See, she was a no nonsense woman, and I'm a no nonsense man.
Mm-hmm.
We worked out together great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she cussed my son out one time.
Oh.
He's supposed to have been helping me move some DJ equipment, and he messed around and got faded. And then the next day, I had to go move it all by myself. And she's like, "Ooh, boy!" She hit the ceiling. She was hot as fish grease.
Sarge, what type of beers you been drinking today?
Oh, that was Budweiser. Make me go to the water.
Did you get a 6-pack?
Water hole, bathroom. That's all.
Would you get a 6-pack?
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna get me drunk. I don't do no hard liquor now.
Beers can get you drunk now.
I know, but you know how many beers I got to drink?
How many?
A whole lot of bunch for me to get drunk off beer.
Sarge, you looking for a woman, man? You looking for a woman?
No, it's not really. I mean, like I said, Lisa
yes
passed
and no,
away.
man. Yes and no. Yes and no. I don't want to hear no not really.
I'm not. I just said I'm not, because Lisa passed away, about 14 months ago. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to get past what I had for me to start back over. I don't want to be trying to get with some woman I'm on the rebound. That's something you never want to do with anybody. You be with them and they do something, and you be like, well, the other person, they used to do this, and look at what you're doing, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Doing comparison.
Now, Sarge.
Even though you don't mean
hold it. I got a question to ask you. And I ain't gonna hold you too long. I got another person behind you. If I wish to have a conversation with all 3 of your ex-wives, what would you think they'd say about you?
The worst of everything.
Oh, wow. That's it. Leave it right there. Leave it right there.
I divorced the first one in 1994. She's still mad at me today. I'm like, our kid is 30. It's 30. But you still mad about woman? How you gonna be mad at somebody for 30 years?
Okay.
I mean, I have a theory. She never could find another me. Because all the rest of them, boy, because she been married 3 times too, and none of that worked out for her.
Oh, wow.
So,
why did you divorce her? Why did you divorce her, sir?
Which one?
The first lady, and the one that you married in '94.
Oh, the first one? Carl Sims.
You said what again?
Carl Sims. That's the dude she was cheating with in the Army.
Oh.
So I'm like, gotta go.
Okay.
So why would she be mad at you for divorcing her if she cheated?
That's $1 million question, young lady. And I don't mean no disrespect by calling you young lady, because I called somebody something. What term did I use, Martin? Baby girl, yeah.
Yeah.
I use baby girl. And they went off on me.
I'm not taking any offense. I don't take any offense to that.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all or nobody. I just use little pet names, for people. Not like I'm trying to get with somebody or anything. I'm like, I got called one of the fellas, but I ain't chilling, man. I ain't pimping was pimping, stuff like that. But if I say that women, what you calling me? Because I ain't know that.
Right, hold it, Sarge. Hold it. Let me get the 7956. Come on. 7956.
Hey, Martin, this is Nathan.
Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
Nathan calling.
Hey, Nate, what's going on?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hmm.
You talk about, on the other show, you talk about submissive. And, to be submissive is to obey or yield to someone else's feelings. When you be submissive, you put your feelings aside. And what that being said is that a lot of people, when they have these different relationships, they're not willing to put their personal feelings aside for the person that's going through situations. Then we have to learn how to build each other up instead of tear each other down in relationships. And I've been single for 2 years. And one of the biggest reasons why is because my ex, she decided that she wanted to just, every time when I try to tell her a situation, she wanted to counter punch that with, why are you trying to tell me what to do? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm trying to maybe give you a better sense of direction. Maybe, I can help you. She never wanted me to, when she came to me with a problem, she never wanted me to help solve her problem. She wanted a man that she can dominate versus a man that's going to help her grow in the relationship, if I can say it that way. So sometimes being submissive is, no disrespect, but learning your place in the relationship. Me being 53 years old, be 54 in a few weeks, I've been there and done that. Never been married like Sarge, no disrespect, but when I find a wife, find a good thing, I want to do it one time and one time only. That's it, that's all. So that's all I got to say about that.
You looking to get into a relationship?
If it comes my way, hopefully if it happens, it does. If it doesn't, I'm still going to be all right. Because he that find a wife, find a good thing.
So you looking
what I'm saying?
You looking for a wife, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking for a soulmate, not a playmate. I played in the playground too many years. I don't want to be in the playground because that playground is towed down.
Well, Nate, you didn't wait till you get 100 years old. Nate, you didn't wait till you getting 100. You done got almost.
I know I can get a witness on that, Martin.
Huh?
I know I can get a witness because the playground is towed down.
Yeah, but listen what I'm about to say. You get a witness. You almost you over a half a century now, and now you want a wife now.
Yeah, but you
probably can't move right. You probably got problems. Nobody want to be pushing you around in a wheelchair. They want somebody.
No, that ain't gonna never happen because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't drink hard alcohol. I drink plenty of water and lots of green tea. I take care of myself.
So you telling me everything?
I wanted to ask a question. I want to ask you guys a question since it's one me.
Hold on.
Guys
you co-hosting. You got to ask Martin Johnson if you want to ask a question.
Now, Martin.
You silly.
You got to ask Martin Johnson.
Martin,
if you want. Yes.
What I need to know.
No, hold it. No, that ain't the way to do it. Said Martin, could I ask a question to these guys?
Martin, can I ask a question?
You sure can. Thank you.
I would like to ask a question to you and to the two gentlemen callers that are on the line. My question is, what are the men doing to make a woman want to be submissive?
Oh, let me answer. Let me get that.
No. I want every single version of it. And
Okay.
I want to start with stars. Or you
No,
can start and leave
I'm gonna
stars and
start.
save the best for last. Okay.
See,
All
I
right.
know where you're going right now. This is where you're going. Most women out there that's listening to me right now, most of you guys, you women, feel like if the guy is not what you want, you don't have to be submissive to him. So, but I'm saying this: if he's good enough for you to lay in the bed with and give him your body, he should be good enough for you to be submissive to him. Period. That goes to show you about you and your pick and your choices. Why lay down with a guy and share your prized possession and you can't be submissive to him? Something wrong with you. That's my opinion right there. I'm just that's my opinion. So you have some women that's not gonna respect a man if he don't have a bag. They ain't gonna be submissive to him. You got some women, they feel like if that man can't lead them, they're not gonna be submissive to him. Well, why lay down with him? Why have him around? Period. That's just me saying that. Now, Sarge, you can go next. Go ahead.
Yeah, you said something about if women talk being submissive. If a man can't lead them. Now we are talking about black women, right?
Women, period. You want to put black on it? Go ahead.
What difference does it make?
It makes a difference because a large conglomerate of black women are strong, independent, and are quick to tell a man how they don't need a man. And we brothers hear that quite a bit.
True.
Quite a bit. It's not all black women. It's not a broad brush paint, but it's enough. See what I'm saying? Now you got the brother that's 54 years old. There's no shelf life on a black man. You know, we get better over time. Black women got a shelf life. See, as long as we got some money, because as long as we got some money and such and all that, we could always get younger and prettier. There's always a younger and prettier thing that want to live comfortable. Now, I don't say that to diss the sisters, because I know the sisters don't like black women, and he ain't got nothing to do. I'm giving you straight facts here. No, don't take nothing personal. Like I'm on a vendetta. I'm not. You know.
So, are you aware that all women of other nationalities do their best to mimic the black woman?
No, they don't.
You're aware of that, right? Yes, they do. From the attitude that they have, yes, they do. Yeah. They do. Our culture is the most robbed culture that there is in existence. And right down to the gay man. Everyone.
I'm not gay.
Every man, every woman, every man, whether they're gay, part of the LGBTQ community, they try to imitate the black woman. We are the original. We are the creators. And I think it is very unfair that you say that black women have shelf lives. Black women are giving shelf lives to men who are insecure or who, they don't require much, they don't want to put up with a so-called quote-unquote fight. It's unfair that we are being labeled as combative. It's unfair that we are labeled as that we're given an expiration date. Go ahead, Martin.
You done took over my show.
Ooh.
Now, don't act like you don't hear me now. I know you hear me. I'm being nice. Okay, Nathan, ask her a question. Let's go to the next person. We got a new caller.
What was your question, Martin?
Repeat your question, Miss Chad. Repeat your question.
My question is what does my question is what what does a man do? I'm sorry, I can't get it together.
She done got nervous. She done got nervous.
Yeah, I'm not being disrespectful, but that's
I'm not
funny.
nervous.
The joke made itself. The joke made itself. Even Martin was
Well,
laughing.
actually, I
Come on,
got
so they
something
just
that's going on my end. But the question is, what does a man do to make a woman, submissive, to want to be submissive? Like, how do you make your woman want to be submissive to you?
By doing all the things that comes with being loving, caring, being a provider, being a protector. When she comes to me with a problem, I solve her problem. When we have an argument, we don't go to bed mad at each other. If she needs anything financial, I do my best to be there for her, taking care of all her needs, her wants, and her desires. And at the same time, she knows at the end of the day that a real man don't need validation. He's gonna practice what he preached by what he does in his actions.
Okay, hold it right there. Hold it right there. We got a new caller. New caller.
Are y'all taking notes?
0957. Hey, caller.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Uh-huh.
Just checking in. A best friend.
You couldn't help it. You couldn't help
I'm just kind of being a part of the conversation.
You couldn't
Can you
help
hear
it.
me?
You
I know
couldn't
you
help
are.
it. You couldn't help it, could you? You couldn't help
I
it.
know. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
I ain't mad at you.
I think I like communicating to my brothers and sisters, just so we can get a different perspective of Black women, American women, as folks would like to say on this call. But I'm really just absorbing everything. For me, love came from, I always speak this, it came from my mom's womb. And the love that she gave me is the unconditional love I continue to have just for Black people on just the strength of how I move in this world. But my love, I think people also get confused. When we use the love, that doesn't mean love is unconditional, which means it's permanent, right? Mm-hmm. Even people I'm no longer with, the love that I have for them, that's still there. But that don't mean that I like them. Doesn't mean that I want them back in my life. But that love was truly unconditional. I think sometimes people look for love and then it becomes conditional based on what they want from that person. But we knew that was the person that we got into that situation with. I think a lot of the decisions that we make in love, we refuse to put the self-reflection mirror up and take accountability on the choices that we didn't do research on. And we have these conversations where folks are going back and forth versus folks taking accountability to say, look, I know for sure I made some bad choices. I know I'm a workaholic. I know there are a lot of things that I was passive to in relationships that I was in with folks that I knew were red flags. But because I knew I can do things and just kind of look past that and still be in this particular situation to be able to say this is mine and I got something, I was basically taking an L on my own love. And then I woke up one day and was like, this is not my value. This is not what my father instilled in me. This is not what my parents instilled in me. And this may not be everybody's perspective because the person instilling you may just have to be yourself. But you have to do the instilling in yourself. So when that self-reflection happens, you know when to get up and to walk away. And I think that a lot of times because we don't walk away, we get bitterness and we begin to shell out these negative energies towards one another and these fears from older generations because the fear of what they went through, it was bad on both sides from our perspective. It was bad on both sides. What we are getting as the young generation is bitterness from everybody, and we're kind of tired of it. What we're basically asking everybody is to find a solution. Because guess what, Black man, ain't nobody gonna love you like a Black woman. Guess what, Black woman, can't nobody protect you like a Black man. And until we come to that understanding, then we're always gonna be lost. Everybody gonna call in with a bitter story. But those who are choosing to do the work, they self-reflect and they take accountability versus pointing that finger, because when you point it, your thumb usually points back at yourself. So that means when you do something in this world, every action has a reaction. What has been your action in this world that has created this reaction from both men and women that we are continuously getting? Because everybody can't be wrong about the same thing about you. And that's both men and women. That are women that are not sitting next to the girls next to them saying, look, sis, get out of that bitterness. What you doing to that man is not right. love on him, do better by him. Too many single women give their married and taken friends jealous advice, and they don't stand up for what's right for the woman to do. And for Black men, too many of y'all are too catty with deadbeats. That y'all created this culture that people can take now and multiply and make it look like all Black dads are bad when my daddy is the bomb. So when it's time for us to get on this platform and talk crap about one another, ask yourself, how many people standing next to you front, back, left, and right do you hold accountable that's the same sex as you, that you can say, no, brother, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to love on Black sisters so we could create a better energy. How many of y'all look at y'all girls and be like, no, I don't tolerate that when it comes to Black men. I love on them. Now, if you messed up and you made the bad decision, then do some self-reflection and heal them. But we don't disrespect our Black men. Even if we have our secret conversations, we be like, man, you know that man want SHIT. When we are on the public line, we need to be a united front, one band, one sound, so that when anybody looks at a Black man, I don't care about the minuscule one that didn't make the line. The ones that made the line, we hold them down and they're kings of our kingdom. So all of this other stuff that we chose as in between decisions, we need to self-reflect and take some accountability, because that's what it sounds like nobody is taking. Accountability for the choices we make in our own lives.
Okay.
Malcolm X said one of the most disrespected creatures on the planet is the Black woman.
Oh, that was years ago.
Absolutely.
That ain't
but
no
one of the most underappreciated creatures
no.
on the planet is the Black man. And we have to be equally aware of that Black women do not appreciate the value of a Black man. So they step the heck out the way to let us be disrespected. And that's not making it right. And you are there. Black women also, look, I tell Martin this a lot. A lot of people need to teach us as Black women when to shut the you know what up. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in saving our lives and saving the lives of our men's lives. That was the hardest thing I had to learn. And I'm younger than most people who call in here. And it was the hardest process for me. I'm telling you, I had to feel like I had to punch myself in the mouth a few times. But it is necessary for our men to have the space to be the better men we desire them to be. Too many of us as Black women always have something to say, but we always have Black men that need to take accountability, that they love taking low shots on Black women, and they need to grow up too.
Well, let me say this, sister. You got a lot of brothers out here that are with women that don't like women. It's merely a front. They can't stand y'all guts, period. You can't get along with you, don't really like you, but I guess it's a thing to do for a front. You know, seriously. It's a lot of Black men that hate Black women. They hate them.
Martin, when you say that, do you mean like as in a sexual desire or just like...
All period. Can't stand y'all guts.
Just like the present.
Can't stand your guts. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It comes off as like the next answer for women is, well, if you hate us so much and you hate women that much, your only other option is a man or a trans.
Yeah, just go ahead and be a hot pocket.
But see, listen. Have you ever, listen, guys, have you ever met a man that never have nothing good to say about women? It's always them women. Never have nothing good to say about a woman. Period. Not even their own mama. And it's men out there like that.
I know one like that.
You got to listen.
Well, I know him personally. I know him personally.
Yeah.
But I understand his trauma. He got some childhood trauma he dealing with.
Yeah.
That brother need professional help.
Most men who feel that way about women in general do have traumas, but they need to find a better way to self heal with those traumas versus deflecting on women, but particularly Black women.
Well,
so most of the time that energy comes to Black women more so than it does any other demographic. And we forget that in slavery, the biggest profit was the camp where the women created the babies. It wasn't the slave trade where y'all got grown. It was where they were raping and mutilizing and manipulating Black women. So if we talk about where this hurt comes from, an innate nature for Black men, let's not forget that there's an innate nature of hurt for Black women that continues to be trampled over and dismissed. And they keep telling us, well, you're the strong. So they replaced our hurt with the strong Black woman image versus actually dealing with the hurt that Black women have went through and finding a way to help heal us the right way. Instead, the government gave them Section 8. Instead, the government gave them a link card. Instead, the government became their new husband. So part of this fight for the Black man is not just against the Black woman. This is a system that has been systematically placed against us to make sure the Black family in general doesn't exist, so that we can have a conversation where Black men are saying Black women are at the bottom of the totem pole and we're being compared to every other nationality, but no other woman in this world is going to love and fight and put their life on the line for Black men like Black women. And you show me a time where that has ever happened. There are no facts in existence that any other group of women go to bat for Black men like Black women. Yeah, we may be down right now, but let's not forget the system helped us be there. And that's no excuse. What I am saying is now is a time for accountability and a space for our sisters to heal. Our sisters do not have a space to heal. We are experiencing that on Martin's Call every single time. When women are given the proper space to heal, you have them call in and be their most vulnerable selves and say, Martin, I need to go back to the table and look at myself, because he provided a space for them to be vulnerable enough to say, I was not right. I just thought about it. I probably was the problem. But if we got Black men all through the chat, all through the calls, when you got a woman down, you don't kick her, brother. You love on her. You help her realize her faults, and you give her love to lift her up. Instead, what I get on this call most of the time is when women get down there and they say, you know what, Martin? I just realized that I probably was the problem, and I'm going to go be a better wife to my husband. Or I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call my ex and see if I was the problem. And if I was the problem, how can I do better? Men will hear that and be like, yeah, because we know y'all ain't ish and we know you're going to keep doing it. No, take her where she at. That's something Black men say they never get from Black women. And they've gotten that several times on this call. And what they do is deny them the comfortability to heal. And they need to take accountability on that. And those women who call in, when we got Black men on here telling us that they're having emotional times with Black women, I don't need you to call in and kick that brother while he's down. We need to nurture him and pick him back up and remind that logic exists in men, not emotions. We are tearing each other down at every chance that we get on Martin's Call. But this has been a safe space, the safest space for Black women to come in and say, you know what, Martin? I want to do better. I want to be the change that I need to see for my kids. You've had women call in here and say that. And if Black men are not receiving that the same way they receive these sexy reds of the world, then you don't want to change. You don't want to do the work. Because you need to hear the good in Black women too, just like you taking all of this bad. Because I hear all the good in y'all Black men. Even after the day, y'all probably done ticked me off. I wake up the next day with renewed energy, renewed love, renewed spirit, and a new game plan to make sure our relationship gets better. Everybody needs to have that energy for us to change.
Okay, a question.
Sorry,
a question. Don't be sorry. Speaker ID, was it I don't know right or whatever? But what do you suggest that we do as sisters for healing, especially from our supposed men, kings? Wow, that's a diss. That's a low-key diss, Sherry Red. Oh, wow.
So, I think that part of it is self-reflecting on the decisions that we decide to make when we choose those persons, because that's where the accountability comes, right? Women, we love to say, well, he dogged me. Let me say, it might be 1% where, because I've been tricked, I put the work in and I've been tricked, but I still take accountability that I didn't do the proper research to realize what was right in front of me. And that's what I could have did, because had I did one more thing different, and part of us healing from that is freeing ourselves from it. You're not permanent. Nobody owes you anything at the end of the day but yourself. What's attached to your happiness is how you provide that day in and day out to yourself. So if a man comes into your life and what he doesn't bring is an equivalent to what you already bring yourself, he shouldn't even be there, sister. The energies don't even align from the first day, and you should let it go. Because I am. Because what's that favorite line Black women love to say? I could do bad all by myself. Well, you could train good energy all by yourself too versus taking in a toxic one.
Okay. Read that question
Yeah,
up.
well,
Go ahead, Sarge.
add a question, if I could ask.
Go ahead.
Why is it that when a Black man is with a white woman, Black women get mad as hell, but when it's vice versa, when you got a Black woman that's with a white man, you know, Halle Berry or whoever, the brothers, they're like, hey, good luck, bro. I mean, can the sisters elaborate on why we don't lose our minds?
I'm not pressed about a Black man being with a white woman or vice versa. I'm not pressed about that at all. That sounds like something that's
It's the comparison that frustrates us, and I think that's what needs to be clear. Black women we want you to love who you gonna love because that's gonna make you a better brother, whatever. Move on. Some women may be affected, that may be true, but for the majority, we don't care about that, baby. What we care is when you compare them to queens, because the only person that can give life to you and love you the way that we do is us. So the comparison is unnecessary. Go do what you do. Go love who you love. Just like I will never take a white man and compare him to a Black man because he could never be. He can never be. First of all, that ain't on my plate of options. But he could never be. So for women, when we see that, it's like, okay, but don't come in thinking that you one up us, sir, because you did not.
But there's no scientific proof to verify what you just said.
The scientific proof.
It's
There's no scientific proof
to verify what you said.
There's no scientific proof to prove. So what is it? So did you just say it's no scientific proof to prove what we said?
See that? May I speak?
You asked the sisters what it was, and we gave you an answer. And then you told us what we said wasn't true, but you want us to respect your point of view. Make it make sense, Sarge. You're condescending.
See, there we go. You're going every which way, but a straight way down the road. That's all.
No, it just seems like. Cut me off. There we go. Right there. This is how you can't communicate. This is how two adults cannot communicate. If one is trying to express... Sarge, finish the sentence, please, because you doing all of this for what? You trying to put on the show when 2 days ago you just almost called the women the B word. Come on now, Sarge.
Okay.
Stop with it.
Martin, have you ever heard me call a woman a B word on your show?
You just said it on the show the other day. I'm the woman you referred it to. So don't do that, Sarge. Stop drinking.
No,
I'm the person.
I didn't call
you. You did. You said I'm lucky I didn't call you the B word. And you said you lucky I didn't call you the B word.
Okay.
Nancy said that she's lucky I didn't call her that. But then she
That's
just
the
said
same damn purpose. You're a grown Black man talking to a sister. The B word shouldn't have been in your vocabulary because I wouldn't have found one lower than that for you, brother. Don't baby me. I'm not your baby girl. That is condescending. Okay? No, you pick one. I seen your profile picture. You pick a struggle, sir. You pick one. You pick one. And like I told you, pick a better vocabulary when you are dealing with real Black women because your vocabulary would have never chosen the B word for a woman if you are a man. You would have found a better word to use like I find them for you, Sarge. I'm saying that you asking for respect. You're not even willing to give people. You need to do self-reflecting on yourself as a Black man. You need to do self-reflecting on yourself as a Black man and look at what you are requesting from women and asking if you are giving it to yourself. You don't even respect yourself enough, Sarge. Love yourself first. I love you, brother, and I never go as low to refer to a word to say I could call you the B word. You deserve better, and you should be treating yourself better by saying better words to me as a sister.
Yeah.
And now look at you.
And you missed the whole doggone context of that when I said.
No, you didn't, because everybody else was on the call.
Okay.
You missed your own
talking.
point.
You don't want to listen.
Let him talk.
And that's the
Let him talk.
biggest problem with the Black American woman today.
There you go, sorry.
They don't know how to listen.
Don't group them all up. Don't group them all up
You're
now.
not making it no better.
Yeah, you can.
You're
not.
not-
I'm not making no better. Look, a lot of these women I communicate with, Black women that is, if we were in Iraq together, their tongue will get sunburned from that hot sun.
Well, you go to Iraq, Sarge. We in the United States of America, where it's live, uncut, and unedited.
Martin,
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Either you living in a devil world or you want to tell the truth, sir. Stop it with this BS, Sarge. I love black men. I was raised by a black man. You are an excuse. You are making excuses. You are the same man that got on this call and said you've been married 3 times, which means 3 times you ain't got it right. Don't you get on here and tell me anything.
Really?
You just said that. You said that.
If you want to pause, you want to put a pause on that.
I don't want to put a pause on anything you have to say because you've lost my respect.
She got to be
You've
right.
lost my respect. No, I don't. No, I don't. I said you've lost my respect.
Right, Simba.
What I told you was the truth. You got on this call, you try to manipulate conversations day to day on this call to act like you innocent, but you don't remember the day before because of that 6-pack sitting in front of you. And you need to do better by yourself, sir. You need to do better by black women, sir. No, not to me. I could get off the line because I don't want to hear you no more. And don't nobody else want to hear you.
Oh, now don't nobody. So you can read everybody's mind.
I'm actually reading the comments. Nope, I'm reading the comments because when you said all American women, now today you must have read the comments and now you switched yourself up.
Hey, Martin, check this
Go
out.
ahead. Let me hear it. Let me hear you. Go ahead.
Now, if I was in Chicago and I was to hook up with the woman I was married to, other 2 husbands, you know what they would say? She cheated on me too. So how could I not get it right when this woman did the exact same thing to each and every husband she had? Explain that part, Martin.
You didn't do the research.
Explain how I didn't get right. I meet a woman that has 1 child, right? 1 child, so I thought, only to find out later on she's got 3 children and she's trying to move them other 2 children in with me, and she owes $19,000 in back child support when they took my tax return. Huh? But I can't get it right. I got documentation on this too. By the by. See, I show receipts.
That doesn't make it make sense.
No.
That's the same as the girl laying down with a man that she knew was a dog.
$19,000
Let me
in
talk.
child
Now you're
support.
switching subjects.
Sister,
No, I'm not.
That's what he doing.
I'm not switching subjects. A woman I thought had 1 child, had 2 other children that I never knew about for years. Then when I did a joint tax return, they took my whole tax return, said I was in arrears $19,000 for these other 2 children. I'm not going to say their name on the show, okay? I'm like, who the hell is that? So I contacted the IRS, and that's when I found out, oh, she had 2 other children that she lost custody of prior to marrying me. I'm like, oh. Then this woman had the nerve to tell me, you knew I had 3 kids. You seen their pictures on Grandma Rose's wall. I'm like, all the grandkids was on Grandma Rose. You know, Grandma got pictures of everybody on the wall. When I'm supposed to pick 3 out and say that's yours? No, all I know is this one that you had. That's the one I've been feeding and clothing and, you know, bought her school clothes for her first doggone kindergarten picture when she was a little bitty girl. That's the girl I've been taking care of for years. I don't know who these other 2 is. But see, the sister want to say, I can't get it right. See, when you don't know the whole story, you don't know the whole story.
Okay.
See?
So can I reply to his whole story now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You didn't do the work, Sarge. I love you, brother. You didn't do the work. You are making excuses.
I didn't do what work?
What you were saying is that you didn't do the work, that she was a 304. That's Mark
No,
says
I
that
didn't
all
say
the
that.
time. Come on, baby. She had kids hidden from you. You ain't do the work, sir. As you get on this call, and men get on this call daily to tell black women to be accountable to the dogs that they lay down with and they got fleas, right, sir? You lay with a dog with fleas and you got the itching. You got to take accountability to that. You should have did some more research to find out that dog had more puppies. I ain't making no excuses for her being a dog woman.
I guess that's why Mama never said nothing.
Most mamas don't say nothing about their cheating sons either, Sarge. Most mamas don't say nothing about their cheating. So that's why I said you gotta do the work, Sarge. Do the work, Sarge. Do the work, Sarge. I love you, brother. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work to look past what made you physically interested in that woman, and you'd have found out them other 2 kids on the wall next to the one you was taking care of was her other 2 and your bonus baby, Sarge. That's what I'm saying. I'm teaching you game, and you running away from it. I'm still showing you love. I am, because you want to got cheated on by a woman with 3 other babies. If you would have did the work, Sarge.
Baby girl, if
you should have did the work, Sarge. You should have did the work, Sarge. There's no excuse. You should have did the work, Sarge.
Yeah,
you should have did the work, Sarge. Just like women can't make excuses for these men they choosing, Sarge. You can't make one. Yes, you are. You're like, she cheated 3 times. So that means she's a repetitive cheater, which means she should have had habits of that you decided to look past. Cheating women ain't new. They old school. They come from all the way from the beginning of time. That's why they didn't do the apple. But you sat there and you probably watched her smile and twerk that little booty. She probably hugged you after dinner like the one you didn't get when you was mad at old girl, and you married her and you knew she was a 304. Now you mad that 2 more extra babies popped up, and you think telling us that she got 2 more men gonna make us feel bad about it. No, you should have did the work, brother. Do the work. I love you, Sarge. Do the work and stop making excuses.
You was married was when?
My parents were married for 38 years, and I learned from marriage to never settle. You should ask me when was the last time I was engaged. You don't get to equate anything when you couldn't make it work 3 times. You had 3 chances, Sarge. It does. When you look, you gotta count it. I love you, Sarge. Sarge, I love you, Sarge, but God gave you 3 chances, and you couldn't get it right. Just because I won't agree with you, brother, don't mean I don't love you. You don't love yourself. Ain't no game. You don't love yourself, Sarge. No, you don't. No, you don't, because you would take some accountability that you had 3 times to say I do for somebody for the rest of your life, and there's something in there that you didn't pay attention to. Take some accountability, brother. Take accountability. Because if they look like you and act like you, I'd never do it at all. Imagine that.
I hope you don't have no
sir. I was smart enough to look at Negroes like you. Now look at you. I got 2 dogs. I'm a 6-figure woman, and I love black men, and I was raised by my mother and my father. Now add that to your list with your beings. And I'm a taxi driver, so I don't even get no gas. I charge up at home. I charge up ready for people like you. So don't think you know me through this phone call, Sarge. Don't think you know me through this, Sarge. And I love black men, and I submit to black men. But what you don't want to do, you don't want to take accountability, Sarge, that you're not doing the work. You're not doing the work. You did it 3 times and you couldn't get it right.
Hold it.
What I net take home is 6 figures. Gross. Dig that.
So. And I'm still making it. So what does that make difference for my life? I figures, look, Sarge, the figures mean nothing if you're not doing the work. And that's the part you keep missing. You keep making all these points. You keep making, that's exactly why you on here drinking beers, bitter, trying to ruin everybody else's future to love.
I'm not bitter.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Sarge. Yes, you are, Sarge. I'm not. I love black men. You the one with 6 things, and I keep telling you I got 2 dogs, and you missing that point, brother. Because I was raised by my father. Now get your life right. I got 2 dogs, brother. And ain't near one of them gave me fleas like you did in them 3 marriages you couldn't keep though. I love you though. I love you though, Sarge. I love you. I love you so. No, actually not. If you saw me, Sarge, you pay for everything I have, including my eyelashes. I promise you, Sarge. I've seen your profile. I know what you pay for. But at this point, I'm thinking you don't like women, and I'm thinking you like men, because you done ran out of all of the options you could say that's positive about women. So what you got next? A man? That got to be the next thing on your schedule, Sarge, because you don't give women the room to improve nothing. At least black women, and we know the other races, the other nationalities, they ain't taking you, Sarge. They don't want you unless you come with a certain income. Unless you listen to what I said. Yup, and I bet you got to have I bet you got to pay to play. I bet you got to pay to play. And I bet you got to pay to play, Sarge. Their fathers come with income requirements. And you Negroes, black men, do not qualify to meet their fathers. Black men do not qualify to meet their fathers. And you got to have an income requirement. Now, I know exactly what you are. You are the bottom of the pit for what other people who are not black pick when they can't get a full black man. When they can't get a whole black man, you are what they pick, sir. You are what they pick.
My family's not entitled to them.
Look, that's fine. And you show your true colors where every moment you done contradicted yourself on the love for black people every second of talking to you, sir. So I'm glad that you've exposed your lack of real true love for black women. So you gave us the reason you always say hateful stuff towards us because you don't even identify with it. You see how you can't come up with no words? Sorry, do you see how you can't come up with no words?
The female version.
Oh, man. That's okay, brother. That's all right. That is all right. But guess what? I know I'm black and I know I am loved and I'm not going to disrespect black people. But you just identified your true mixed colors, Sergeant. We grateful for that with your six-pack.
Oh, yeah. I'm mixed now. I'm mixed and I'm remixed. Hello.
All right. We got new call.
How old are you, Sarge?
I'm old enough to, if I was in Chicago, I'd be at the doggone pre-Grammy celebration with Terry Hunter and Wayne Williams. They DJing there tonight in Chicago. I should have really been in Chicago tonight, really.
No, you right where you belong, Sarge. We grateful you stayed exactly where you are.
We got a new caller. We got a new caller.
You ain't grand, baby. We
got new caller.
Hi, Martin. I'm cool.
Let's get a new caller. Okay, 5625. Come on, caller. 5625. Everybody put their phone on mute, please. 5625.
Okay.
Listen, do me a favor. Please turn it down on your baby. Please.
I'm just tuning in. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on because she's going off on
hold on then. If you don't know what's going on,
wait,
hold on.
Martin, I have something to say.
What you have to say?
Martin really hard because she's saying that he should have known that the girl was cheating. He should have known. Is that what she's saying? Like she should have known that he was cheating. She should have known that the relationship, the girl had babies. Is that what she's saying?
No, I said a clear word on here. I said take accountability. I said take accountability for the choices you continue to make. The same way, listen to what I'm saying, you asked me, let me finish. I said, do your research on the person that you choose. But you asked for something that I said, and I'm clarifying it, and you coming to defend something when I'm defending black women. What I asked him to do to have the same energy that he uses to disrespect people like you that's calling in for himself and black men. So let's be clear on that.
Wait. What you mean disrespect me? Like, what do you mean? Because first of all, you sound like a score woman. Like you really sound score.
Baby, you missed the rest of the call. Then you could call in later, sister. I love you. I ain't got time to be arguing with sister over fighting over you. I ain't gonna do that with you. I'm gonna let the message box under you because you reading me wrong and you already came in late. You need to get some clarification.
And she said she didn't hear what the conversation was, so she shouldn't have called in unless she got a clear clarification of what the conversation was. You calling in on the ass end to defend a man who has done nothing but tear down the black woman. So you shouldn't call to run to the defense of him if you don't know what was said.
So I'm not at the defense. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just trying to figure out if, first of all, we as women, like cheating, we don't get caught unless we want to get caught. So if she was cheating, of course he's not going to know. Men get caught all the time. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying, yeah, he probably didn't know or he didn't see the writing on the wall because she was doing what she was doing. I mean, and it's, it is what it is. Like we don't get caught unless we want to get caught. I'm not saying that's a good thing or that's a bad thing, but again, it is what it is.
Sister, that baby had 2 kids on him, and he didn't know that. So that's the part that you also probably are not aware of. There was a total of 3 kids. He said he went to grandma's house and the kids' pictures was on the wall, and she had a total of 3 kids. And she said you been knew about the kids. That's not your wife no more. That's somebody else's.
Can I speak on my life? I didn't say wife. I said life. L-I-F-E. Learn how to spell. Now, reading is fundamental. Now, I met this woman.
You see what
I
I mean?
met
And
this
you want me to
woman.
respect him. That's not what I'm going to do. You're not going to respect me.
I'm speaking. I met this woman in 1995. Okay? Okay? That's when I met her. All right? 1995. I find out in 2005, while I'm deployed to Iraq, these other two children come into play. Now, I met her in 95. We didn't get married until 98. Okay?
So when you met her, she had no kids.
Jesus. Will you listen to me? I met this woman, and she had one child when I met her.
Girl.
She was, see, you're not going to be able to get clarity if you're talking. You can't talk and listen at the same time. Now, I met this woman in 1995. Okay? Now, she already had all three of the children. Now, did I know about the other two that she lost in a previous divorce? No. All I know is she was married before and she's divorced. I was married before, I'm divorced. Leonard, how many children do you have? I have one. This is my son. Oh, well, I got a daughter. I'm like, okay, well, good. That'll be a match bookend set if we were to get married eventually. You know, a boy for me, a girl for you. That, you know what I'm saying? Type of scenario. Everything was good, right?
Right.
Then, 2004, I do a joint tax return. 2005, I'm over in Iraq, and I get a letter from the IRS saying that I owe $19,000 in unpaid child support for these other two children that I don't know. So then I contact the IRS, and they tell me, oh, these are two children from her previous marriage that she lost custody of. The father won custody. Now, he couldn't get custody of her daughter because he wasn't the father of the oldest child, just the two younger children. So that's how I got tricked. If someone cares to listen, it's not like may I speak? It's not like this woman had two children while we were married. We didn't have any children together.
Okay. But did she have the kids before you were married with other husbands? That you could have done the research to research her name and to know that she had a husband with children by them. That's the part of the research that I'm speaking to. You just explain what I told her. That's all I'm saying.
You're talking about 1998 before we had this great technology.
Come on, sir. Now we got excuses, but you see what I'm saying. But now you're making excuses as to why you couldn't do the research. I'm saying that it's all I'm saying, Sarge, is that there's some accountability. So you either gonna take some accountability in that, sir. It's still some accountability. This the same time frame, but also this is the same time frame you guys use to judge women. You use the same time frame to judge women and say they need to take accountability, Sarge. All I'm saying is do the same for yourself. You got the mirror up to yourself for 1995. How many black women have went through that story and can't get answers because of the same technology you lacked? That they couldn't get answers on these men lines to them.
I'm just telling you the truth.
You said it because it makes. So forget this, y'all, because he obviously was talking in circles.
Yeah.
You guys was married, right, Sarge? You guys was married, right?
Yeah, we got married the day after my birthday in 98.
So she lost the kids when you was in Iraq. So because No.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. Let me help you out, man. Let me help you out to explain to you.
She got married. I mean, she got divorced before I met her in 1995.
Exactly. But so this is what it is. Child support came after you because you was her husband.
Exactly.
So there's no accountability. When she lost the kids, now the father of the kids is coming for child support. because she don't have
From
an
me.
income. They went after her husband. So that's not no
Thank you. Thank you. You're making my point for me. Thank you.
Oh no, screw it
Because
up.
I've had stay at home wives. I'm gonna pay all of everything. You just make sure the house is in order. You see what I'm saying?
And because she lost
So who
the
else?
kids,
Who else the IRS gonna come after?
you, because you her
Me?
husband.
Yeah, and I'm the breadwinner. I'm the only source of income in the house.
So that's not, there's no accountability. I mean, that's no accountability.
How's there no accountability? I'm holding up my end of what I'm supposed to do as a man. Now these other additional children, how I'm supposed to know it's some additional children that's hanging out in the hen house. I don't know nothing about that. That's just like when folk go to funerals, daddy died, and they meet their brothers and sisters they never knew that they grew up with in the same neighborhood.
No. So you knew about the kids, but you didn't know about.
No, I didn't.
Father.
How you gonna tell me I knew about some other kids?
No, I'm talking about the two that the father took. You didn't know about them?
No. Oh,
No,
listen,
I didn't
hold
know
on.
about
Sarge,
them. That's
hold
what
on.
I've been
Let me help
saying.
you. They
Come
not,
on, Martin.
Sarge, listen, y'all.
Help me, Martin.
The
Help
man
me.
has said the story 3 or 4 times. Take it, man. He met the young lady in 1995. She was divorced. He was divorced. Far as he knows, she only had one child.
No, wait a minute.
No. Hold on. Let me talk. Please let me talk, sister. All right. Please let me talk. So he got married to her in 1998, according to Sarge. Still knowing that she only had one child. He didn't know about she had 2 other children that got taken away in a previous divorce. Sarge did not know that. He did not know that at all. The only way he found it.
Okay, can I speak, Martin?
No, you can't speak while I'm talking. How you just gonna cut me off? And I've been sitting listening to everybody. Man, y'all don't even want the host to talk or what?
It's your show. I said it's your show. I said when you're done.
All right. But anyway, you cut me off. But anyway, I lost my point. Now, the only way he knew that she had 2 other children is by them filing joint taxes together because she owed the IRS. Child support, the government. So Sarge didn't owe the government anything, but by them 2 did their tax return together, and they ran her number, Social Security number on there. Oh, look at here, they snatched that money. Yeah. So by him calling the tax people, they told him the reason why they snatched his check because she owed child support for 2 other children that was in her previous marriage. Okay, so that's the story, people. That's ABCD. That's it. That's all.
And that's what I'm saying. There's no accountability.
I mean, Sarge. He just got played. Hold on, Sarge got played. If you really look at it, he the one got played. He got played.
He got played
because listen, a half truth is still a lie because she didn't tell everything. Yeah, she didn't come clean.
And that's all. Right.
Now go ahead.
And then they got this thing. It's called an injured spouse claim. I filled that paperwork out. What they did was, hold on, sister. I'm gonna be real quick. After I sent that paper to the IRS, they sent me back what I should have got individually in my tax return. Right?
Yeah.
Not filing married jointly so I could get that tax break. See, they gave me what married filing single. They gave me what I supposed to have got filing married single due to the injured spouse claim. Google that if you think I'm making up a story. It's an injured spouse claim.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got played, but it's all right.
847. Go ahead, Sister Chad. Go ahead.
I'm not negating anything that the man is saying, except for the fact that you really just added on to the story that he told. The story, I listened to the story. He told the story several times. He said that when he met her, that they would be perfect bookends. He said that he has, he told her, he was single with he has a son, she has a daughter, a son for me, a daughter for you. And then he just said that, okay, they went forward with the marriage he never said that. The lady said that she had been previously married, number one.
No, he did. Yes,
So I
he
think
knew
that's
that.
something that you
Now, hold it. He did say that they both were divorced and married. He had one child and she had one child. She did say that, but she never mentioned the other two that was taken away in a previous marriage. That's what Sarge was trying to stress. That's what he's been saying the same story over and over. Y'all just not y'all keep cutting them off so you can't hear him. I'm sitting here listening.
We heard the story. What we said was take some accountability, Martin. Like that's not what we negate.
I mean, what accountability? He got deceived.
So look, the same accountability, like y'all put women on the thing on here every day and say that man this, that man that. You should have did some research. You should have did that. All we are saying is have the same energy when men do the same thing. We all get played. I got played. I took accountability in getting played though.
He did do this research.
It was some things that I saw that I didn't want to see. There were some things happening that I should have researched and known a little bit more about. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same energy that we hold women to on this call, we're not doing the same. We're finding a way to say, well, what she did was absolutely wrong and disgusting and embarrassing for a woman to do. That's absolutely
he did do the research. He did the research because he found out through IRS that she didn't tell him. Hold on. He did how he found out is by his income tax check return was taken. So he wanted to. He wanted.
He ain't nobody in the family.
Right.
He ain't nobody in the family.
Well, he found out.
He wasn't going around nobody.
Well, he found out 10 years later. So he found out. I think it was 10. He found out. So he did do the research.
For men. I wish we had that same patience for black women.
Well,
I love this patience for him.
It's not a matter of patience. He got played.
We have this same
Sarge got played.
I'm saying the same for women.
Sarge got played, period, y'all. He got played. He got deceived.
Did, but what I'm asking for equal energy. That's
no. You can't listen. First of all, he did do the research. He found out on his own that she got 2 children. He found out on his own. She didn't tell him. Regardless, hold it. First of all, regardless, whenever he found out on his own. A family member didn't tell him. His wife didn't tell him. He found out on his own through the IRS. And he dealt with it accordingly.
To find out means that you have been absent of learning it from the beginning. In order to find something out means that there had to be repercussions that have taken place in order for, like, a repercussion is, an action from a reaction or whatever, however you say it. But he found out, meaning he did not know. He did not do his research. He was in absence of doing his research. To find out
research when she said she only had one child.
So what I'm basically saying is that his taxes being taken were the ramifications of him not doing his research. Hence the term find out.
You know what? That makes about as much sense as you never ran somebody's criminal background. They were a domestic batterer and they went upside your head. And then I tell a woman, well, you should have did your research on him. You should have checked his criminal record out and seen if he was a doggone woman beater.
That's what best friend is saying, that Martin is saying. When women get on to the live and they, tell like the stories about like the experiences that they have with research, that they're always being told like you should have done your research, like that there is a lack of it. And what we're saying,
I know, but that's the thing. If a coulda, woulda, shoulda, don't mean to hear the means.
So what I'm saying,
let's take accountability.
But listen,
take accountability for being the common denominator for choosing to be with hoes. And that also is the reason why you thought about women.
Hold on now. Don't get beside yourself. Now, I never called a single woman I was married to a hoe.
Right.
And I won't.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, she just didn't tell the truth. Right. But I ain't called none of them a hoe. And I'm not going to let anybody else call them a hoe either. Let's get that straight right here and right now.
So the reason why I say hoe is because you said that these women have
Well,
been
okay, well, I
promiscuous
understand the why,
after they have
but
gotten with other
no,
men.
them women would not be called hoes by anybody. I won't do it, and I didn't do it, and I'm not gonna let somebody else do it either.
All right.
Okay.
And I will let you have that.
Okay. Now,
So how can I?
oh, let me just say this.
When I first
Hold on, sister. Hold on. Let me just say this, and I'll let you say this. What I'm saying is, you have to do your research. Some things you will not be able to find out right away. Some of you women right now and men, you sleeping with people that you've never seen a state ID. Never. Vice versa. That's research. I mean, period. Then some of you men and women out here that sleeping with other men and other women, you've never seen nobody health records. That's research. So if you I'm just saying.
Go on, Martin.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to take off. I'm just telling the truth. I'm going straight down the middle. So some research you will not know in the beginning. Some things you would not know. Something like a person's health history. They might have a diabetic in their family gene, or a mental illness that's in their gene. You'll never know until you have. It depends on how long you be with that person. Some things they're not going to tell you. And like the sister said, some of these parents out here know that their son dating 3 different women, and they're not going to say anything. They're going to be on their son's side. And that's terrible. That's terrible. And all 3 different women coming over the house, sleeping in the same room or whatever. And that's terrible. So Sarge in this thing, he got deceived, but he did do his research, but it was years later. So he found out. He did find out on his own. So that is considered research. So, but he got burnt. So he got burnt. He got lied. He got deceived. That, that's it. They're not married no more. So that's how I look at it. But go ahead, 5625. Go ahead.
And then the worst thing of it all is the children ended up in doggone foster care in Kansas, right? So she gonna try to get them and have them move in with us, right? I'm like, oh, no, sister. We ain't finna do that one there. You cannot just move them kids in here. I gotta authorize and sign for that. What, you forgot I'm in the Army? You can't just move kids up in here. No, you out of here. All these years we've been together, and you ain't tell me about these other kids. No,
So let's talk about Martin. Can I ask you something real quick to switch about the health records? Like, is that important in relationships for us to disclose? Because that's important with
yes, it is.
And I'm not trying to like shift it, Martin. But I think we need to probably talk about a little bit something like an indulgent as somebody who worked in the
if you're gonna
for years.
My thing is, if you're going to sleep with a person and you're going to make a lifetime commitment, you need to know that. I mean, you definitely need to know the health status. You need to know the history. I mean, you need to learn everything that you can know that's really visible. Some things you won't know until you get into the marriage, period. And it happens like that. You know, it's just like me getting on here telling what type of woman I want. Okay, now she knows what type of woman like, so she become everything that she know I like. But now we get married. Now the creature from the Black Lagoon come out now, the real her.
Yeah.
So you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is what sister is right. I mean, it depends on if you're gonna be with a lot of us just having sex. There's no commitment.
Yeah.
That's all what it is. We just having sex, you know. And
exactly.
That's what it is. We just having sex. Well, just put on that condom. So at least I know I ain't gonna worry about getting nothing, you know. But we're not. If we're gonna be with somebody a lifetime, we should be able to sit down and talk about if we ever had any STDs or whatever. Can we go to the doctor together? All that. I mean, that's being transparent. Now, if you've been deceptive, now you got some women which they don't have to disclose, or men, they got a high body count. They've been with a lot of women. They might not want to disclose that. They'll just say, hey, I've been with a lot of women. They might not give you a number. That could be 100, that could be 50, that could be 10, 5, 8. You don't know unless you be specific and ask them. That's all I'm saying. So just being transparent. You got to do the research. Like I said earlier, most of us that sleep with each other like that, we've never seen each other's state ID. We don't. I'm seriously. I mean, you might say, "Hey, my name's Martin Johnson," but then my ID say Martin Jones. See, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh when I say this. Now, my father died in my 40s. All my life, I've been calling my father Sims Golden, but his name is Sim Golden. See, I mean, just I'm looking like, okay, it's S-I-M, not with the S. So, I mean, I didn't know that till he died. And I lived in the house with my father all my life, you know. But I'm just saying, you just never, like the sister said, the brother said it. When my father died, the day he died, I think the next day I met my older brother. Now, my father always talked about it, but I never met him. So it's things like this can happen, people. It can. My father always talked about my older brother. I said, well, where is he at? All my father would say, he on the west side somewhere. That's all he would say. That's all he would say. He couldn't tell me nothing else about him or nothing. But the day he died, I think that later on that day or the very next day, that's when I met my brother, my older brother. So, I mean, it's a story. So a lot of men die with skeletons. They die, women too.
Absolutely.
It's just like this. You may, let me say this, and no disrespect to anybody. This is kind of critical what I'm going to say. You have people out here say, well, you ain't got no babies. You don't know if that woman had an abortion or a miscarriage or anything. She possibly could have been a parent, but the baby died. So what I'm saying is we have to be careful about certain things. We don't know people's situations. Then you had, I remember when we was growing up in the hood, the lady's on my page right now. She had a baby like at 14 or 13, 14, but she gave the baby up. She gave the baby up, I think for adoption or something, you know, and she on my page. We grew up together. And I see her other children, but I don't see that one that she gave up. But I never said anything. When I see her, I never questioned it because we was teenagers. So people have, her husband may not even know about that baby that she had at 14 years old. Her own children that she have, her family may not even know. So these are things that people carry into relationships. I call it baggage, and they don't release it. A lot of us got some skeletons, you know. It's like this. Give you an example. You got two couples, they living together, they shacking and all that. So one couple goes out, decide to cheat. Okay, we'll just say the man. But he don't use no condom, and he mess around and get an STD. Then he comes back to his girl and burns his girl. Now he's blaming her for giving him, and she blaming him and all that. It can happen. Give you another example. A young lady goes out, cheat on her guy. She used protection, but guess what? The condom break, or the guy take the condom off and get her pregnant. Now she got this secret going on in her mind that, hey, it's a possibility I'm pregnant now. It may not be my guy, my baby daddy, or, you know, the guy I'm staying with. It could be the guy that I cheated on him with. And that could be the case. I'm not saying that it is the case, but these things happen. You have, a lot of us, we have secrets. You know what I mean? Just like men. They go out there and make babies with one night stands, don't use a condom, pay the girl for sex. The girl get pregnant. The girl have no way of contacting them, letting them know they're their father. They got a baby out there floating. Don't even know it.
And that's the hurting.
I mean, it can happen. These are things that happen, people. We don't talk about it, but they do happen. So I don't want the sister think I'm beating up on women all the time, not holding men accountable, but men do dirty things too. And I think it's wrong for a bisexual man to go have sex with your woman or your wife and go and get plunged or plunged up. That's wrong. You are a danger. You are a high risk. A high risk.
Absolutely.
So those are the things I get. Those
Same for women.
Same, yeah, both, yeah. Both.
So something?
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. 'Cause women can't pass
Sorry.
on things. Women can't pass on things licking each other.
No, that's not true, Sarge. That's not true.
That's
Fa-
not true.
That's
Yes,
not
they
true,
can.
Charles.
And dildos, the toys
Sarge,
can
that's not
pass
true.
on. Yeah,
So-
germs are germs.
Bacteria,
So
bad
Sarge,
bacteria. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when you was
Okay,
having your
Sarge.
kids.
Hold on.
HPV.
Hold on.
I'm
Let me say
sorry,
this,
I didn't mean to
Sarge.
cut you off.
Sarge, let me say
HPV.
this. Let me just say this. What if a woman got bleeding gums and she's HIV positive and she go down on another woman? Just think about that, brother.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, it depends on it depends on they done the research on that, Martin.
Okay. But it can
And
happen. It can happen.
No. If you look at the medical reports, I've looked at this stuff. That thing scared me to death, Martin. It takes a certain concentration, and gingivitis, you can't build enough concentration up to get that. Now, if someone has a sore, say if a woman is, I'm being PG-13, she's doing what she's doing that with her mouth with a man, right? If he's got an open sore on his thing, and she's got like a lesion or whatever, a sore in her mouth, and then that's how the transfer happens that way. But just through like saliva or gingivitis, they said that the virus, it does not have enough blood to transfer.
That's just HIV.
You have to
But
look
if a
that up.
woman has herpes in her mouth, so that's one form of
Well, these are
STD.
two different things.
There's a
though,
panel. But
Sarge.
I'm just trying to finish the panel of STDs, Sarge. So there's a panel of STDs. What you're talking about is the HIV virus, the human and papillonial virus. Like for
that scares me to death.
So that's one virus, sir. So with when you are also but when you are talking about other STDs like syphilis, if syphilis is in a certain stage and it is an exposure on the hand, even if a woman is giving a man a hand job or she's giving a woman what is it? If she's fingering a woman and that lesion is on that hand and she goes inside that woman, then she has exposure to syphilis, and the same with herpes and other infectious diseases. So even if someone has crabs, if I come near them and I'm a woman and I have crabs, or even if we bump in panties and I have crabs and I come near your body, that's an exchange between mine and yours, and I could transfer everything from my body onto you. I think we really need to take STDs and the panel of STDs very serious, because it's not just HIV. HIV absolutely has to be through a blood transfer, anal, oral sex, ejaculation directly into a woman's mouth, but also from if there are lesions on the vagina, now what you said about the lesions on the vagina and the tongue, there does have to be some type of blood exposure at a higher percentage. But for these other STDs, sir, it's just on minimal contact.
You talking about
It could be as small as sitting on a toilet. It could be a transfer from sitting on a toilet.
Yeah, you can get crab lice going into a fast food restaurant, taking a doggone wee-wee. I mean, if you're a woman, because, y'all sit down and wee-wee. So, y'all can go into a McDonald's to take a wee-wee. And y'all can get crabs.
That's
So
why now
good.
we have to do an application. When we start dating somebody, we have to do an application. Like,
Absolutely.
You have to nowadays. Back then, it wasn't like it right now. But right now, we do need to see I want to see your, go get the blood work done. We have to do applications because people don't care like we do.
Yeah,
I think like here in the Metro Atlanta area, this is the first place I ever been. When I meet women, I have to ask them, did you ever catch your man cheating on you with another man? I ain't never had to ask no women no question like that until I was down here in Georgia, because
that's what it.
It's crazy down here.
You definitely better.
Did your man cheat on you? Did your man cheat on you with a man? See, and then with me, like I said, when I was with because I only had one relationship since, being like down here. And when I was with her, I'm like, hey, it's time for me to go to the VA to get my test done. Come on. And because she was off that day, because I get tested every April. And I went down there and they took all my blood work and they ran all their tests. And then they printed the printout and gave it to me and I showed it to her. And I said, there you go. That's my whole everything. I ain't got the HIV, the MP3, the XYZ. I ain't got no diseases. I'm clean.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel, are you like being in Georgia, are you in fear of, and not fear, I don't mean to say it in that way, because
no, say it how you feel. I get you.
I just mean, do you have hesitation, like living there and then trying to find partnership, with?
Oh, hell yeah.
What is that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Chicago too.
Well,
oh,
because,
hell yeah.
He's in Georgia, so Georgia is like the black, I believe it's
gay
like,
capital.
I could be
Gay
saying
capital.
wrong, but
Let me say it for you.
Capital of the world.
Let me say it for you.
Yeah.
You're scared to say it. I'll say it.
But
yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to.
Girl, you can say the word gay on here. You can say the word
thing.
gay on here. You ain't got. You can say the word gay. Homosexual. You can say it on here too.
Trust me, I'm not scared.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm not scared.
All right.
I'm just apprehensive about saying incorrect things because you have a platform.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't like saying the wrong things on your platform. That's why I have a
But
lot
no,
of
it's not. Listen, it's not a matter of
things.
wrong things. It's just I respect you respecting that, but it's words. I mean, it's live, uncut, and edited. I don't have no control what you guys gonna say. I mean,
I understand, but I just don't like. Myself, I don't like to misquote things. I don't like to say things wrong. So that's why there's hesitation at times.
All right.
I mean, it's some terms that people use for those people. I don't say that F word. I use code. I'd be like, hot pockets.
Oh my God.
Look,
that's what I call them.
Thing about Georgia, everybody is out in Georgia. But when you in Chicago, it's just a high popular number. It is. It's just they on a DL. Like Georgia is just a state that they like
everybody's out. Absolutely.
Everybody's out. There's no secret. But in Chicago, that's the problem because it's a whole lot out here.
Secret bathhouses here.
And the sister's not lying because I know black women in Chicago that have been telling me it's a lot of DL brothers out here.
Yeah, like
I mean, this one sister, she went to Jules on 95th and Stony over there, right? She was shopping. She seen this dude. He was with his old lady and his family. He went 2 hours over with this other dude, and they were trying to talk in code, exchanging numbers and stuff so they could hook up later. I was like, ooh.
So Georgia ain't that bad. Georgia's letting them know it's Chicago. These men.
It's places like Chicago and more. Like, Chicago is one example.
See,
like,
here,
scary.
Yeah, here, they got a DL problem, but it ain't like all big like people think it is because everything is so open in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just did a news story. They had this dude that he got jumped by these 3 dudes, for his preference a long time ago. It was on World Star Hip Hop. Now he's a Chamblee police officer, and they just featured him in a story on the news. I'm like, oh, okay. So they whooped on you. Now you the police helping people. Okay. Mm-hmm. But in Chicago, you be thinking one thing. That's what you be thinking. And they be right at the Jeffrey. They be right at the Jeffrey pub. Hey.
All right.
Boys.
All right, man. Let's get back a little bit on the topic before we close out. We've been on here 2 hours, and sorry we went into your personal life. Lord have mercy. This whole show is about Sarge.
We love.
Well, at least they know. At least they know now. You know what I'm saying?
But low-key, that's why I asked where Sarge was, because I did want to hear from him.
Yeah, but see, y'all need to listen. I'm trying to figure out how you guys kept missing misinterpreting Sarge. He kept saying the same story over and over.
No, I
and y'all
think
wouldn't
you
get it.
misinterpreted what we were saying. We
No.
heard the story.
No, y'all
Nobody
couldn't
said
have heard
that
the
what
story,
she
right.
did wasn't wrong. What
Right.
we're telling you is that people always tell women to do the
But,
research up
hold
front.
on.
And you
This
said,
brother-
well, he did it, but it was on the back end.
Right, but he did it.
But
Listen,
look how,
listen. I gave
but,
you a
so
hold
that's
on.
all I'm
But
saying
no,
is that
what
when
I'm
you
saying
got,
is,
so
I gave you guys.
we didn't say that it didn't happen.
Hold on. I gave you a prime. I gave you about 4 or 5 examples that it can happen. You can't know everything going into the relationship. I don't care how much research, you will not know everything. Is some things will come out in the relationship or in the marriage. You won't know everything. Trust me. Who's
And
going
we're not saying
Yeah.
that you're not right about
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
said you are absolutely right. So what I said to follow up from that, I said, so when you guys put that pressure on women to have that same patience, that's all I said. I don't think you guys listened to anything I said. All I said was he was right, you were right. All I said was have that same patience when women tell you the same thing happened for them. That's all I kept saying. Brother, you were right. He was hurt. He was played. I said have the same patience for black women. That's all I continued to say, and I was not hurt.
I mean, black women get played all the time. You know what I'm saying? We know that. But listen, that's why I have a space like this to let you know from a man's point of view how men think. Now,
True.
some things I'm putting you up on game. I mean, as simple as seeing a person ID, that shouldn't have to take months and months and months in a relationship. You know, just seeing their ID, learning what you can about them. Some things you will not know. They're going to hide it. They're going to conceal it. Who's going to walk up to a person and tell them they're HIV positive? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. You got to look at
Well,
medicine.
so,
You
can I
got,
say something?
hold on, sister. Why is every
When
time I
she
talk to you,
says that-
sister? Why is, hold on. Listen, you got to look at medicine cabinets. You got to look at names of the medicine. Listen, you got to listen to the man conversation when he's talking on the telephone. You got to ask questions over and over. You got to watch. You got to pay attention. If this somebody you plan on being with, see yourself building a future with, you got to try to learn everything that you can. Now, if it's just some diggling or some PUSSY you trying to get, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But if somebody you trying to build with and establish something with, you have to do your homework. And some things, again, you will not know until you get into the relationship and find out. You know, you got some men, let me say this. You got some men that is embarrassed to talk about they've been molested. They don't like to share that with you. Sarge did that on the show.
And why?
You got to ask men that. You got to ask them that, you know. I ain't never been molested, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been molested. Some men are not going to tell you that.
But they take it as they take it as it's like a blow to somebody's manhood, or you're less than a man, or that's grooming you to end up being hot pockets or something. No, you were a victim of an attack. And I've said that because I was one, but I'm no longer a victim. I'm a victor through counseling and all of that. I'm a survivor. See?
But look, can I
I'm very open with that.
I commend you for that, Sarge, because it's not a lot of black men that do admit or acknowledge the fact that they have gone through counseling. So I definitely commend you on that. But I think that just to kind of like transition, not to talk about that anymore, because I don't want it to be a sore topic for you. Maybe
no, it's not. It's a cool topic for me. I'm good because see, I know what I say may help somebody else that they might be at that point they want to reach out, or they might be at that point they want to doggone say yes, me too. So that's the reason I'm so adamant about it, because you never know who's listening to Martin's show. And if I can inspire other people, yeah, this happened to me, it was wrong, it wasn't my fault, and call the grown person out, tell the truth, shame the devil, and you become more of a whole human being instead of carrying that whole bag of guilt and all that on your back like it was your fault. You know, children internalize stuff and they blame themselves for situation. It ain't even their fault.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got the name Sarge, because you are a great leader, God will use you as a vessel to be able to reach out to others, like you said, and you want to, advocate and, talk about your experiences. So that definitely means something. Kudos to you.
Okay. See, I mean,
and Martin's my guy. Yeah. Although sometimes some stuff happen, I'll be like, really? Look, now I gotta go in. But we still, as men, we, you know what I'm saying? I don't hit them too hard on the videos. It'd be something out of pocket. I do a video, post it up, and he'd be like, "Yeah, he did another video on me on YouTube. Damn it!" I'm like, "Yeah."
Can I tell you a secret, Sarge?
Gonna bring you some subscribers too.
I never watched none of those videos. Maybe but one. I don't pay you no attention.
Well,
I don't pay you no man. You can keep making them. It don't make me no different. I'm gonna still keep loving on you and still let you talk. So listen.
Yeah,
listen.
Because I did promotional videos. Right, I'm like, y'all need to doggone subscribe to this man page. The link is right here. Click where it's blue at and subscribe. Because I'm trying to get. I want your YouTube numbers to be off the chain.
So yeah.
Like all them folk talking about Sexy Red and Cardi B said this about that one and Nicki Minaj said this about Megan the Moose or whatever her name is, all that old foolishness, and them folk got numbers, views. Oh, they got 72,000 views. For what? Drama? You listen to the Martin Johnson show, you're gonna learn something.
That's the most definitely
you're gonna get some help. Even if you didn't know you needed help, you're gonna find out if you needed some help and you're gonna know which way to go. That's the reason I come here.
I thought you was coming in. I thought you was coming on here looking for a woman.
Oh, hell no. No. I save more money being single than changing my insurance to Geico.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to laugh. Dang, I wrote that joke for laugh. I guess I gotta write another one then. I gotta come up with a whole new joke.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let the ladies close us out.
Thought it was fun.
Oh, just like Old Timer came in. I'm trying to get out of here. I think that's him. After Old Timer go, and I'm gonna let the ladies close us out. I think that's Old Timer 224. I think that's him. Okay, Old Timer, are you there yet? 224, Eric code. You got to hit the prompts and then come on in. 224?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on, man. I'm going to let you close this out. Turn your Facebook down, man. You got that as an echo. Turn your Facebook down or something. Or YouTube.
Okay, all right.
Turn it down, then you can talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Do your 5 minutes, whatever you're going to do, because if we finna get out of here, I'm finna let the ladies talk. Go ahead.
Well, relationships versus being single. Well, we should always want to hear from the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the ladies, man, they need, they have some knowledge that they can help us with, and we should let them, have their say. And the brothers, I mean, you got a lot of women going to college. I was down in Atlanta last week. And they had some brothers going over there. I went over by Atlanta, Clark College. I went over by Spelman, and I went over by Morehouse. And it was good to see a lot of blacks crossing the street, and going back and forth to the buildings and all of that. And our ladies, brothers, on the real side, we have to meet them, and we have to give them understanding that we are ready to move to the next level, because you can't just wait till a lady get 40 and 42 years old and want to get married. We have to meet them and be ready, and they should be looking for a husband or something around about 26, 27, and the brothers got to be ready for them. Now, I heard the sister say she makes 6 figures. That's good. And a lot of brothers are going to be intimidated by that if they're not making the 6 figures. So you're putting a lady under a lot of pressure. But the brothers have to be ready to step forward, man, to be able to have home ownership and to be able to raise a family. And to be able to know that they need to marry that lady and have a mind to start stepping up while they're young, so their house can be paid for when they're 52, 53, and not wait until you get 45 to get your first house. Because how you gonna pay that off unless you're gonna be paying the cash? So the brothers, when you have a lot of sisters on here, and they saying a lot of great things, we need to give them a lot of space, and we got to figure out, what we gonna do about it. Because a lady that has a lot of knowledge, she can be intimidating, and she can, she can help you, either she can make you feel a little bit, not like what you're supposed to be. So I understand what the Sarge is saying, he might have been deceived and all of that kind of stuff. But we want to have these ladies to say what they need to say so the brothers can understand what they're going to need when they meet a woman. Because you have to get married. You have to look at family in order for to have some type of stabilization. I mean, you got a girlfriend. I mean, that's fine. But see, brothers, they don't have just no one girlfriend. They want like 3 girlfriends. They don't just want to have one. And that part is not going to be healthy for them. But when you meet ladies that's college educated, that's got a good head on their shoulders, that's what you should be going up. And if they set themselves up to be able to get a man, then we want to really be with that type of brothers should want to be with that type of person and let that be. Because every time you look around, when it comes down, I don't know if these statistics are right. They say blacks are lagging in marriage, blacks are lacking in home ownership, blacks are lacking in education. And the first thing they'll do is start looking at the men. So the women are going to college. They're going to college and being educated. Now people are going to say, well, brothers, don't forget about the brothers. That's true. But these brothers don't want to get married, Martin.
I agree.
These brothers want to run, and they want to run with these hard legs all the time, and they're not really ready to settle down.
I see.
But they want their girl to be there for them.
Yeah. I say both sides, males and females, they're not ready. Because where I see this being displayed, the dress, the disrespect for both parties, it's both too. And men got to, like you said, be well prepared. And a lot of men are not prepared to rear a family, to take a lead, And I agree with you on that, old time. I agree with you. But let me just share something with you. Black women are the most enrolled in school. Now, they're not the most educated. Y'all can look it up. They're the most enrolled in school out of all races. But I want to throw that out there. Go ahead, old timer.
Yeah, that's true. But when they start talking, we need to start listening.
Yes, sir.
Because they're gonna say some things that can go wit for wit with a man, and the man gonna have to be able to really not shout him down, but he's gonna have to show where he's got a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, and it's gonna have to translate into something. Because if you're gonna lead somebody, man, you're gonna have to step out there. It's a lot that a man have to do. Because if something go down, if you get married, you still got to be the leader of that household. And your wife may not go back to work. And you still going to have to be the leader. And you can't jump up and talk about, well, I got all this pressure on me. No, we have to get them prepared, Martin. You got to get them, you got to get their minds right. And when you get their minds right, because you got that upper echelon that's in college, that's going to be black doctors and going to be black lawyers. But that's not going to be enough to carry all of the women. We need people, undergraduates, that's going to be able to sit in every category of women that's not going to marry a doctor and not marry a lawyer. We got those brothers out there, but they normally marry somebody that's on the same level that they are. See, so we need brothers in all areas to be able to listen, because when those women go to talking, they're going to say a lot of things that's good, but they're going to hit men right where they at. And they're going to say, well, y'all too lazy. Your teeth ain't clean. Your eyebrows, your fingernails ain't clean. They're going to bring up a lot of stuff that brothers ain't going to want to hear. And what you have to do, you got to present yourself from the head all the way down to the shoe. And when they see a picture, they're going to look at that and say, now, that's a well put together man. And that's what we got to do. We got a lot of pressure on. We got a lot of work to do. A lot. Now, this may not have been right, what I said, but I'm telling you, when the man really feels that he's ready, man, he got to have himself together. Because he wants the same type of woman that the way that he's looking. And in order for to do that, you got to have a good head on your shoulders, and you got to be ready to raise that family. And a lot of us don't sit down and talk about that at the lunch table, except for some educated people. I'm talking about the ones that, that's kind of over here and over there, and that's already got good positions on the job. But the women looking for somebody.
Oh, wow. My phone hung up, y'all. Hold on. I hope it ain't. My phone hung up. It's get ready to die. Hold on. He's still talking. Charge up. Oh, wow. Y'all, hold on. He's still talking. And I can't hear. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey.
Hey, caller, this is Martin G, a.k.a. the Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited broadcast. Just before you speak, please turn down all your audio. Please turn them off or down, and do not have us on speakerphone so we won't have an echo, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much.
Here, I'm like,
okay. Hey, we missed y'all. Hey, we missed all that talking, man. My phone hung up, and we couldn't hear none of that talking. I'm sorry. Old Timer was still talking.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. I think the Sarge heard it.
Okay. Well, the callers heard it, but we didn't hear it. But that's okay.
Well, it wasn't much to do about nothing. It was just scuttlebutt, But I just got
some real words, and if you have the seconds to reiterate what you said, I think that finding a place of peace and kind of hearing your perspective from that generation is a balance that Black women need to hear. And what you gave was an opportunity for both sides to heal at the same time with accountability. And I think it got followed up with a few insults. But I'm grateful for Black men like you that can call in even and hold us accountable without insult. So thank you for that.
That's all right. Yeah, but they say offense is gonna come, so you don't worry about that. They say they talked about Jesus, so that's okay. That's fine right there. You don't pay no attention to that. But bottom line is that brothers, man, you got to step up to that plate, and it's not just the best. A lot of the basketball players, man, they jump from relationship to relationship, different things. They don't be ready to settle down. Every time you look around, some of the football players, somebody got 2 baby mamas, 3 baby mamas, and 6 children. I mean, come on, you ain't gonna never have no money. Your money gonna be flying in 5, 6 different ways. They've had some football players that died and said he had 9 children. Man, by the time they get done divvying up your money, you ain't got nothing. So I'm saying you got to have a sense of stability, and you got to be able to step up and meet the sisters, man, more than a little bit halfway, because you're the one that's supposed to be asking them to get married. They don't come to you and ask you to get married. You the one say, man, who's that sister over there? And they say, well, that's Sheila. They say, oh yeah, you know what she all about. And then after you find that out, then you got to make yourself presentable for her so she can say, okay, yeah, well, I'll talk to him. I'll see what he all about. And after she sees what it's all about, she gonna go tell her friends, I met a nice man, and different things. But you got to have knowledge and understanding and looking for the future. See, that's what that's all about.
Okay.
So, but thank you, sister. I appreciate that.
All right.
I appreciate you, sir. I really do.
Any more ladies? So want to make closing comments? I'm gonna get out of here.
I just want to say to the brothers, it's no more space for us to argue and fight. What happened in the past and what couldn't happen in generations before us. I think we need to leave that there. I think now we have an opportunity to put a new stamp on what love looks like in the Black community. And regardless of the differences, we have an opportunity to have love for us. It's our future on the line. It's our future of love on the line. We have an opportunity to see the things that have not been done right, that did not make the Black family as strong as what it should be. And we should be building off those things. So yeah, maybe it didn't work back then, but those of us who are true believers and who want this and who want to put in the work, then we need to start making sure that we put an energy out there for us. Because yes, there are going to be people who are still in situations that probably have been tainted for the world. I pray for them and I pray for healing for them. But for the rest of us, I ask that we begin to pour into one another and pour into the topic of love and find solutions for one another so that we build a better future for Black people, because we built this country and we should not have a future of people in this world that don't understand the group of people that gave them the privilege in the first place. I have good night. Love y'all.
All right. 847. Go ahead, Chad.
I just want to say that you can tell the tree by the fruit that it bears. And Sarge, I think that when you speak from what myself and maybe even, I don't want to speak for best friend, but for myself as the best friend on the 2 nights of the relationship, you came off as a surface level person. And to talk to you is to get to know you, you know, a little bit better. And I just say, like, going forward, you know, that as we had stated, to just have more patience, you know, for us as women, and to try to not, you know, just be so quick, you know, to just like point the finger, because when you speak, you know, and then we have gotten to know a little bit of your story, then you sound more of like a phenomenal man, you know. Tonight, you know, it was not my intention to be disrespectful. But I also don't want to be belittled, because this is a space that we're sharing on a great platform. You know, you've spoken about how you want Martin's platform to evolve and grow bigger. And Martin, I just appreciate, you know, you giving us the time, the dialogue, to be able to dialogue. And I just, you know, I love seeing you out, you know, hearing you. So I appreciate you, Martin.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and just as much you guys appreciate it, I'm learning too as well. So don't think I'm on here knowing everything. And a lot of times I get silent because I'm listening, I'm learning, I'm processing information and things like that. So I've tried to be super patient with everybody when we on here. So try to hear everybody out, because some people can't tell no story in 30 seconds. They need 2 or 3 minutes to really tell it, you know. Then after that, they still need a little bit more time. So I try to be patient with people. And this is not the typical radio show or talk show, but it is helping us. We are learning about one another.
To the other lady, I wanted to tell. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. To the other lady. Go ahead.
I thought she was saying.
She's not here anymore.
I just wanted to tell the other lady that came in late, though, that I didn't want her to you know, feel as if like we were jumping, you know, down her throat or anything like that. But from the space that she was coming from, where it seemed like she was coming in hot, you know, and she came in like ready to seeing a situation that she didn't really know about. So I kind of just, you know, wanted to like just in a way kind of like apologize about, you know, if she feels like that we were coming, you know, at her in a wrong way. It's just that, you know, we wanted her to understand also that she needed to listen a little bit more before she started defending what Sarge was saying. That's all.
Appreciate that, sister. Well said.
All right. Okay. Y'all already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut,
Live, uncut,
tell the truth,
and unedited,
and shame the devil.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for not going to sleep, Martin.
No, I'll try. Y'all had me. Y'all was fussing, so I had to stay awake. Y'all kept me woke. All right, people, we out of here.